That's me right there in this discussion, and these posts are going viral right now, all for the right reasons, because I was in a conversation with Japanese politician Zenko about how Crunchyroll is geo-blocked in Japan. For those that don't know what that means, it basically means that you cannot really access Crunchyroll at all within Japan, which sounds absolutely insane when you take a few moments to think about it, because Crunchyroll is anime, the home of anime is Japan, so it's weird that you have something that is such a massive monolith of an anime streaming service in the West, you cannot access it in Japan. That just sounds odd. But let's read what Zenko here had to say, and then get into what I said in response, and then what he responded to me as well, and why this is now starting to trend and go viral. So he started off by replying to my post saying, I received a lot of messages from overseas about Crunchyroll, but it's geo-blocked and inaccessible from Japan. So it's pretty much an unknown world to most Japanese people. However, it is an issue that's very relevant to the overseas distribution of Japanese anime, so we should probably learn more about it. Please continue to share your knowledge. And so when I saw this post grace my feed late last night, I responded with, wait, you mean the site is completely inaccessible in Japan? Like, you can't load up anything? Because that's what I got from his post. And he responded to me very quickly saying, the site is accessible, but it looks like this, a presence that is both closed and distant. And this is the pictures that he shows me. He shows me that if you try to access Crunchyroll within Japan, you're greeted with this entire notification. Welcome to Crunchyroll. Some experiences are currently unavailable in your region. While you're here, why don't you explore everything that is available to you? And that only shows the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Go figure. Ironic. And then obviously showcasing how you can kind of correct this issue by changing your region and stuff like that. And this is what it says about Japan. I am a Crunchyroll subscriber and currently visiting Japan, but I can't watch any content. Crunchyroll is only available in certain regions, and unfortunately, it's not available in Japan. We're very sorry for the inconvenience. Do you realize how crazy that is? Like, anime, Japan is the home of anime. Like, it is literally the heart of anime. It's the creator of anime and manga, and the fact that Crunchyroll is the biggest monolith, the pillar of anime in the West, a legal streaming service, and you're not able to give distribution and Japanese fans in Japan access to your site sounds insane. Because Crunchyroll, like I said, they have basically a monopoly on anime in the West. And the fact that they get all their series, all their licensing and everything with these official companies in Japan to be able to even host these titles, it's strange that they do not offer this service to Japanese citizens. That Japanese citizens that are in Japan, hell, you go to visit Japan, for instance, if you want to watch anime, you can't even watch it through Crunchyroll. It's just, that sounds so weird. Now, obviously, you shouldn't be using Crunchyroll. It's a bad service. Yes, I know. But what I'm trying to say is that it's crazy that they have geo-blocked Japan from being able to use their service. Now, the reason why this is blowing up, and a lot of people are now starting to talk about this, is because this is now opening the floodgates on how Crunchyroll has gotten away with this situation for so long. And what I mean by situation, I'm talking about them taking series, changing the subtitles, and putting their own fanfic spin on it through the subtitles or even the English dubs, to censoring content, to poor management of advertising certain series. ReZero, a very good example of that. Basically, you know, having poor releases, no transparency, all these different problems that they do with anime for many, many years at this point. It now makes so much sense why Japanese citizens, the Japanese community, people that live within Japan, are completely unaware of these issues that Crunchyroll has been doing to anime for a very long time. Because if you cannot access their site, you cannot use their site to confirm yourself, you're not going to be able to even be a part of the conversation. The only way anyone in Japan that would be able to actually even know about this is if they communicated with someone that's a foreigner, or they have a VPN that allows them to access, let's say, in the United States. Something like that. So, it's crazy to me that there now is an explanation to why there's been no conversation around, you know, the Japanese talking about Crunchyroll for so long. But let's get into one big point, why this is a thing. So, another big point of why this is likely happening is licensing. Obviously, licensing is the reason why certain countries don't have things. Yes, that is the elephant in the room, obviously. But once again, the reason why this is kind of unacceptable here is that they are licensing from Japanese companies. They are licensing everything from Japan, the home of anime. And the fact that they don't even go out of their way to offer this service in Japan sounds insane. Like, yes, Japan probably has their own streaming services and stuff like that, I know. But you would think, like, a company that based their entire portfolio off of anime and marketing anime and making money off of anime would try to get Japanese, people, the Japanese audience, to subscribe to them. But the fact that they're not even attempting that is weird. So, here's the explanations, obviously. Either A, Crunchyroll just doesn't want to affiliate with Japan, which is strange, or Japan doesn't want to deal with them. Now, I've heard a lot from people behind closed doors, and I'm not going to name drop them because it would put them at risk, but I have heard from insiders that there is a lot of people within Japan that are high up that do not like Crunchyroll. Like, if there is an option on the table for them to choose another streaming platform or another service besides Crunchyroll, they will do it. Which, when you take a look at recent trends, especially in the last few months and year, you will see that there is a lot of anime that is trying to go towards Netflix. A lot of anime is trying to side with Netflix, make partnerships with Netflix, signing contracts with them, and you can see that this entire situation is increasing. And the reason for that is because, from what my insiders have told me, is that they do not like Crunchyroll at all. They do not like how they handle things, market things. They just do not like them whatsoever, and so they're going alternatives if there is another way. And Crunchyroll is incredibly desperate, and I feel like we have definitely seen that in recent times, especially with their layoffs and stuff and how they've handled things, how they have definitely kind of looked like they have a skeleton crew at this point that is working on their site. There is definitely some red flags that's been alarming for a while, and I feel like this is kind of showcasing that Japan is really trying to distance themselves away from Crunchyroll, and that they are slowly crumbling as a company. But with that being said, though, crazy stuff. Like, I can't believe my mild post with the Japanese politician Zenko caused it to blow up to such a degree where it's like actively trending and people are talking about it. It's a little bit of an ego boost, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll leave it at that. You all have a fantastic day or night wherever you live. Be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.